Well, Jacksonville-based band Patsy's Daydream is rooted in the music of a legendary country act, but with a modern, ethereal sound. Here to tell us about the band's upcoming performance on the WJCT Soundstage is singer, songwriter, and bassist Tianna Disalvo. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me, Ann.
It's so nice to be here. Of course, we're listening to a little of your music there. We'll hear some more at the end. This band is sort of inspired by Patsy Cline.
Oh yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your relationship to her and her music.
Well, my whole life, my hanging out with my parents, my they're super old school. My mom, she loved Johnny Cash and June Carter, and my dad, he loves that 40s, 30s like big band era, and he would pick me up in his hot rod on the way to Catholic school and playing all those old classic tunes, and my mom taking me to soccer practice or softball. She was always playing the old country tunes, and she sort of introduced me to Willie Nelson and that whole era of singer-songwriters that just sort of made a profound impact on me really early on. And
Sure.
I discovered Patsy Cline kind of on my own. My mom gave me this Johnny Cash, June Carter CD when I moved here to go to college, and I listened to it pretty much every day on the way to school, on the way to go surf, and I sort of discovered Patsy through Johnny Cash and June, and just sort of fell in love with her sound and her story. She's a huge deal for women in every musical industry, really. She sort of set the stage for women in music. First woman to be inducted at the Country Music Hall of Fame. First woman to headline a show in Vegas, play
Oh,
Carnegie Hall. Yeah,
wow.
she's a badass.
Yeah, yeah, and an extraordinary voice. You really, kind of channel her in your performances, and your voice is also that kind of
Thank you.
lovely, incredibly melodic,
Thank you.
um, and faithful to her sound, but you branch out and you kind of push her, legacy in sort of a different direction. So
Thank you.
what is the conceit in your mind of Patsy's Daydream?
Oh, goodness. Well, I just think that that old time feeling era of music is almost lost, and I wanted to hear it again and see it again or, and feel it again. So I'm so privileged to be able to play music with my friends and bring that out to live for people to see again.
And your, music is obviously very much, appreciated and celebrated here. You were named, one of your songs, the one that we were listening to actually just, at the beginning there, was selected by the Jacksonville Music Experience on their list of the best songs of 2024. Um, so it's a great thing that you're gonna be performing here as part of the Jacksonville Music Experience
Yeah,
Soundstage series.
I'm so honored to get to play here. What a special venue you
And
guys
this is your
have here.
first time on the stage here?
First time yet. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and so, what is it that people I mean, you're gonna be one of several bands that night.
Mhm.
What is it that you're going to be performing, and what time do you guys get rolling?
Doors are at 6 and Patsy's Daydream goes on at 7 PM. Uh, we are w we're gonna be playing with a 10-piece band
Wow.
that night, and some of my favorite players are gonna get to be on stage with me and some of my very best friends, and I feel so lucky and so excited to open up for Levitation Room, and those guys are just the coolest and and the grooviest, and then Ben Katzman, he'll be direct support too, and he's a Florida a Florida local as well, and he's just a nut job. So I'm really excited to see his set. He's like really punk rock-esque, and then Levitation Room, they're just super dreamy and kinda 60s Kinks, Donny Emerson-esque.
Mhm.
They're so groovy. I'm
Yeah,
super excited to see both of their sets too.
and you're performing kind of with that big band sound.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll have, Mr. Philip Pan on the fiddle and violin, and then Landon Gay from Howdy. He's gonna be playing the pedal steel with us.
Nice.
Um, and I'll have the Humphrey brothers, Jack and Ben, playing harmonica and keys. And my roommates, Jenna and Jimmy, they're gonna be singing with me and doing backup vocals. And then my friend Sean Ryan and Presto, they'll be on guitar. So and I'll be on the bass and singing. So
Well, let's do this. Let's take a listen to that song, The Butterfly in the Valley, Tianna Disalvo of Patsy's Daydream. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, and it's good to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. And